Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For the cheapest coins anywhere, check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Today, guys, we have the next episode of Pack and Play. We're on a new season, but we already started off with a win. I do want to give a shout out to Ashton the GOAT for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn notification bell on, and comment down below. Noti Gang. Also, guys, you should be watching this video on Sunday, which means today is week 18 of the NFL season. The NFL season is almost over. We're about to head into the playoffs. And if you guys have not already checked out Underdog Fantasy, now is the perfect time to do so. You can use code ZERK to double your first deposit up to $100. And doing so will get you guys this Patrick Mahomes 0.5 total yard special for today. I believe they play at 4 p.m. So you guys have this Mahomes special there. Follow me over on Twitter for my picks. I'm sure they're already up right now. Now, also, I need you guys to get down in the comment section. Leave me 2 challenges to do in the next episode of Pack and Play. The 2 challenges for today are going to be really interesting. As you guys can see, we have Jake Elliott at starting kicker. We are still going to keep Jalen Hurts' abilities active because the challenge for today is I have to use my QB, my kicker, at QB for the entire game. But if we do so, and I successfully manage to do so, which would be really interesting here. I don't want to throw a game away, that's for sure, but if it's even relatively close, I think we're going to continue on with it. But if we do so, we do get a Ghost of Madden of my choice, which there are a lot of good 93 overall Ghost of Madden out there. Obviously, we could get a massive upgrade for the team, so we're going to have to rock out with Jake Elliott at QB for the entire game, unless I decide to give up and swap in Hurts. And the second challenge is to score double whatever my opponent has as their points. So if they have 7, I have to try to win by having 14 points. So it's going to be very interesting to see if we can do that, especially with a kicker at QB. If we do that, that is just a special pack. But that is the offense, that is the defense, and there's one thing I forgot to do in the last episode. And what I forgot to do was actually get my strategy cards for the win. So we get actually 2 strategy cards because it was a double or nothing challenge, and we did, you know, both of those. So starting off, we get a halfback one there, and then the next one, which, by the way, I have a bunch of strategy cards. We can quick sell these and use the coins on packs, which I think I have a lot of them that I'm just not using. Don't think we're going to use that. Let's get into it. The NFL playoffs are starting, which means it's your final chance to check out Underdog Fantasy for the NFL season. Now, for those of you guys that are not familiar with Underdog Fantasy, it is an app that you guys can use to up to 20 times your money in one night. And with the NFL playoffs starting, this is your last chance to get in on this NFL season. You guys can go through and pick between 2 to 5 players for up to a 20 times multiplier on your entry, and you guys can use insurance where if you miss one, you still win. Now, that's not it though. Underdog also offers in-game pick'ems. You guys can get in on games when they've already started, at halftime, whenever you guys want to, and they also have NBA, college football, which of course is about to end, college basketball, UFC, so many more things to check out. No matter what time you guys are watching this video, if you sign up on Underdog Fantasy right now using code ZERK, not only will they double your first deposit up to $100, you also get a 0.5 yards or points special for you guys right now on Underdog Fantasy, a free hit. If you guys have not already checked out Underdog Fantasy, make sure you do so and use code ZERK. I definitely expect to see a couple of extra specials as well throughout the playoffs, and definitely for the Super Bowl. Follow me over on Twitter for my picks. All right, so I really need my opponent to not have a great team, and as you guys can see, Charles Tillman, Bo Jackson, and Roquan Smith. We have a kicker at QB. We'll see we'll see how this goes. All right, so we have a kicker right now as our QB, so I am definitely very worried to get out on offense and see what we can do. But as you guys can see, this guy's team is really good. He has Darius Hayward-Bay. This is like one of the best teams we faced. But he has Dre Archer, Andrew Luck, you know, Darius Hayward-Bay. He overall has a really good team. So this is definitely going to be a very challenging game, and we do not have the speed to match up. And not only does this guy have like all of those super speedy players, it also looks like he happens to have like some zero chill cam. I'm guessing he's having like a speed boost here, so yeah, we really don't match up speed-wise. Now, per usual, though, just like everybody else, he's starting off by running a bunch of these RPOs here. So let's see if he goes to something different, which he finally does. I'm going to look out for Dre Archer, and yeah, that's going to be a touchdown, right? Yeah, I'm not fast. All right, so this is going to be a really tough challenge. Number one, our teams are completely outmatched. All right, his team is way better than mine. But aside from that, we have a kicker at quarterback, so I'm not really going to be able to throw the ball much. I am mostly, I think, going to be doing RPOs and runs because, I mean, worst case scenario, I could probably make a throw like that, but I don't want to risk much else. Now, with that being said, the challenge did not say to win the game with Jake Elliott at quarterback. The challenge is just to have a kicker or punter at QB, so I don't like to throw away games, that is for sure. Definitely do not like to throw away games, but yeah, I don't know how we're going to win. You know what? I don't have quit in me, that's for sure. We're going to see if we can win this game. 3rd down and 2 coming up, and obviously we've got to run the football here. Bijan break the tackle. Pack and play MVP, baby. The pack and play MVP showing up again as we are down to the 38-yard line. I can't believe how slow that pass is. Like, are you guys seeing this? Do you see how slow that pass actually is trying to throw it here? As I'm going to try to just... What? How did I just fumble? So Bijan literally just straight up fumbled as soon as I got the ball. I handed it off, fumbled. There was no contact. Nobody hit me. That was weird. That was really, really weird, as here we're going to try to run it with Justin Jefferson, pick up a couple of yards. And now, guys, it is 4th and 5, so yeah, we're going to throw the football, which I think we're going to have Zay Flowers. I mean, come on. Do you really think that I'm going to be able to throw the football? Do you see how slow those passes are coming out? All right, so I legitimately just don't think we're going to be able to throw the football at all. I literally cannot throw. You guys saw that. The curl route was open, and the ball hangs in the air for like 20 seconds anytime that I try to throw the football, so I guess we're going to have to try to just run every single play. All right, so 2nd and 10 coming up, and again, you know, I'll run RPOs because it's basically all that we can do. We can either run RPOs or, why am I fumbling the ball? All right, so you guys saw that, right? Like, I'm not hitting left bumper. I'm not trying to fumble the football. I'm literally fumbling the ball. Does that have to do with something with the kicker at QB, with handing off to the running back? Is that like glitch right now or something? Because I don't know. I mean, come on. That's not a lob. That's a bullet pass. All right, on 4th and 10, guys. Yeah, there's not really much that I can do about this. We're going to try to run the football. Bijan Robinson in open field. MVP. How we just picked up that 1st down there, I don't know. All right, Bijan, he just gets the ball, and he just does magical things. I mean, come on. This card's amazing. I actually think that Bijan Robinson is going to end up being our running back for the entire year. Like, I might actually have this 92 overall Bijan until he gets another card, and whenever he gets that card, we'll just upgrade. He's the MVP of the series. If we somehow manage to score a touchdown right now with pretty much just Bijan Robinson, this would be incredible, as I am going to try to throw the football one more time here. Yeah, I shouldn't even try. All right, I'm literally just going to be running the football every single play because, guys, I can't throw. The release is way too slow. The ball hangs in the air for 20 seconds. There's absolutely nothing I can do. And why do I keep fumbling? I'm going to let you guys see this so you know I'm not hitting anything, but literally, the ball is just straight up. It's not even going in the running back's hands. It's just coming straight out. I don't know what is going on. It literally must be a glitch with having a kicker at QB where for some reason the handoffs right now, they're just like fumbles because I'm not hitting anything. All right, so to nobody's surprise, yes, he scored a touchdown and we have a minute left here. I'm going to try to run it with Bijan, who luckily doesn't fumble instantly there. I don't know what's going on. All right, and we're going to try to throw the football one more time. Why not? 3rd and 16, right? Let's try to throw the ball. We have Shannon Sharp. Look, I mean, that's just, what can I do? Literally, what can I do? I cannot throw a pass, and I can't run the ball because Bijan fumbles every other time he gets the ball. All right, and just so you guys know, yeah, you're probably not going to see anything much here from the second half. Again, literally almost every single handoff is a fumble. But yes, I'm going to finish out this game. We are currently down 34-0, and there is absolutely no way that I'm going to be able to score here. And yeah, I'm not kidding when I title this video, Impossible Challenge, this is literally the impossible challenge. I can't throw the football because it takes 20 seconds to try to throw a ball. And number 2, every handoff, almost every handoff is literally just an instant fumble. It doesn't matter what formation. If I run anything like a jet sweep, whatever, even those are fumbles now. I literally can't do anything offensively. All right, so as you guys can see, I finished out the game. We lost 34-0. We could not do anything at all on offense. I'm really curious to see if it actually says that we fumbled. As you can see, just Jake Elliott the entire game, I promise you guys. 2 completions, 8 yards, 2 interceptions. Does say fumbles. You can see right there, they all went to Jake Elliott. 12 fumbles. You literally can't even run the ball with a kicker or punter. I'm sorry, but I am not doing any more challenges the rest of the year where I have a kicker or punter at quarterback because apparently you literally can't. All right, guys, so in total from that episode, we don't really get too much in terms of packs. We get one pack because that's all we did. We just played the game. I didn't do anything in the game to get a pack at all. There is absolutely nothing we could do. We get 81 Frankie Louvu. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to quick sell that. And aside from that, though, that entire episode was essentially us getting a Ghost of Madden player because I literally could not do anything. All right, so I had to think for a while about which 93 overall Ghost of Mud player we're going to go ahead and pick, but a couple of things that I had to think about. Number one, I want to go with a player who's not out of position, and you might say, well, why? And that's simply because we don't know if they'll get another upgrade, right? And that's kind of thing with Pack and Play is if somebody does good and they have an upgrade, I can get it. So I wanted to go with someone who they are going to get another card this year. If I go with someone like outside linebacker Carmichael, they might get a golden ticket, but that'll be it, right? They're not going to get another outside linebacker upgrade, so that's kind of a hard pick to go with there. Cornerback Hester was another one that I definitely thought about because we definitely need help in the secondary, but we are going to go with a corner, but it's not Hester. And that is going to be 93 overall Charles Tillman. Charles Tillman, guys, 6'2", 94 speed, 91 man, 92 zone, 94 press. This is overall a very, very good card. Good against the run as well. Definitely going to help us out. And obviously, Charles Tillman, he'll get an Ultimate Legend down the road. So whenever he gets an Ultimate Legend, if he's still on the team, which he is definitely going to be still on the team by then, we can get his upgrade. So I feel like that's probably the smart move. We definitely need help in the secondary, like, for sure, we need help in the secondary, and that is going to help a lot. All right, so as you guys can see, we now have Charles Tillman added into the team, Jalen Thompson down to cornerback number 3, and Ken Riley still cornerback 1. So I know definitely not a lot going on in this episode, and that challenge was extremely frustrating. All right, I will tell you that. That was definitely frustrating, but regardless, we took a loss. Obviously, I think that's like our first loss in 7 games. I'm pretty sure we're on like a 6 or 7 game win streak, so we definitely had a long streak, but that challenge literally impossible. I fumbled 12 times with trying to hand the ball off. Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. But Charles Tillman now out there in the secondary, that's going to help a lot. But with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. And if you did, make sure you guys drop a like in the video. And, of course, hit that sub button down below. Today is Sunday, final NFL regular season day. Don't miss out. Check out Underdog Fantasy. Use code ZIRK. Follow me over on Twitter for my picks. As I said, I'm sure they're up right now. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.